Hi, this will be very short, but don't misunderstand me. This is really important and it's simple, which is why most people miss it. You know how to make a business, a brand, but a real business really, really valuable? Take the time when you're starting it or when you're rebooting it, whatever you're doing, take the time to find the essence of the truth, of the honest truth of what it's about. And if it's got 2 or 3 or 4 basic things that it's about, well, good for you. But one is enough. And you take that one thing, or 2 or 3 things, and you find the most creative people in the world to find a way to express that to the public, to the world, in the most arresting, unignorable, innovative, disruptive, creative, human way possible. Make sure you're working with the best people and take your time to understand really what this is about. Test if you must, but trust. And make sure that whatever you're going to do to express that is deep, meaning you can stay with it for years. You can keep the messaging fresh, express it in a lot of different ways, but the basic thing of what you're telling the world you are, stay on that point. Do I have to give you examples of very famous brands who've had a hard go because what it made them famous, they changed it? All right. Stay with it and plumb the depths of that and express it as much as you can. I always say Nike is still and always been about the 5 words, there is no finish line. Love Nike or hate them, doesn't matter. They have arguably the most successful long-term brand because they have been about one thing. Now, as far as agencies, I always say that Mischief is so good because the name, the ethos, the culture, the way of working, the craft, the work, and the effect is completely aligned in that one word, Mischief. So if you have a business, you just stick with that one thing and express it over and over again in as many ways as possible for lifetimes. That is the least expensive and the easiest way to make any business or brand, global or local, successful. But it takes the right branding strategy in the beginning, the right people, and just the right understanding of the human race to find the one thing that will do all that. But that's how you do it. That's how it's done. And prove me wrong. Show me any other brand that keeps reinventing itself and trying different things all the time that really is successful. They're hard to find, if any. But even today, with all the uncertainty about, AI and everything else, what people are doing, trust in this. Be that one thing. You know why it works? Because people are going all day. So give them a chance to recognize you, understand you, and digest you with something that means something to them and keep being that over time. It's like parenting. When your child differentiates and individuates away from you and they go out to try to explore what life is all about, stay where you are. Because occasionally they're going to look around back and see if you're still there, and you better be there. You can change yourself, you can freshen yourself, you can evolve yourself, but be where they think you should be. You can surprise people all the time, but surprise them within that established brand. I can't imagine anything more important anyone could ever hear about a business or a brand in their whole life, but these principles. And these are not my opinion. This is my personal experience in the businesses I work with and I've been working with over my career, and all the most successful businesses I've ever seen in award books, in sales records, and in culture. This is it. So do yourself a favor, do the world a favor, and probably share this video. Tag other people in it, do whatever you want to do. Make sure other people see this, because I promise you, what I'm talking about, there's a cajillion ways to do it well. That's what's so beautiful about it. There's a lot of ways to do it in an individual way for every business, but the principle is the principle. It's the most effective, it's the least expensive, and it's the most powerful, compelling way for success. If you don't think this is correct, I would love to hear your response. If you do think this is correct, I would love to see your share. Actually, it's up to you. I don't care. Really, this is just something I'm sharing because it's true. Remember, I can prove it.